successfully, successfully,
success, succeed, successful, unsuccessful, successfully, unsuccessfully.
In a way that is successful.
A number of patients have been successfully treated with the new drug. In.
Considering the whole of someone or something, and not just a particular part of them.
So, apart from the bad ankle, how are you in general?
To agree with or approve of a plan or idea.
Most people are in favor of reducing traffic in cities.
Divided into 2 equal parts.
Cut the potatoes in 2. Divide the dough in half and roll it out into 2 circles.
Used to emphasize what is really true, or to give more information.
I thought she was Portuguese, but in actual fact she's Brazilian.
Used to give another reason for something you are saying, or that you have done.
I don't want to go, and in any case, I haven't been invited.
Because of the mentioned situation.
There's no coffee left? In that case I'll have tea.
Used to show the total amount of something.
Some of the children came, so there were 15 of us in all.
Used when referring to something that is done as a result of something else.
I'd like to do something for you in return or exchange for everything you've done for me. The changes are in response to demand from our customers. He refused to say anything in reply to the journalist's questions.
Using only a few words.
World news in brief.
In someone's opinion.
In my parents' eyes, I'll always be a child.
Used to introduce the last part of a speech or a piece of writing.
In conclusion, I would like to thank our guest speaker for her fascinating talk. In conclusion, swimming is an enjoyable form of exercise and an excellent way to keep fit.
Used to say what something is about.
I am writing in connection with the above job advertised in the daily press on Monday the 12th of February. A man has been arrested in connection with last month's murder.
At a suitable time in the future.
The results will be sent to you in due course.
Towards someone.
She keeps looking in my direction.
Used to explain what something means in a different way.
He said he's too busy, in other words he isn't interested.
An agreement that is in writing is official and is proof of that agreement.
Please confirm your reservation in writing.
If vegetables or fruit are in season, they are available and ready to eat.
Asparagus is in season at the moment.
Without telling other people.
For years they met in secret.
Feeling good or excited or unhappy, etc.
The whole class was in good spirits that day.
Because of.
In view of recent events, we have decided to cancel the meeting.
In order to celebrate or show great respect for someone or something.
A banquet in honor of the president.
If you do something in person, you go somewhere to do it yourself.
You have to collect the document in person.
Instead of something.
Try adding fruit to your cereal in place of sugar.
At the start of a situation.
Why did you invite her in the first place?
If something is true in practice, this is the real situation.
In practice, the new laws have had little effect.
In a place where nobody else can hear you or see what you are doing.
The meeting was held in private.
Happening or being done now.
Repair work is in progress on the southbound lane of the motorway and will continue until June.
When compared with something.
Salaries are low in relation to the cost of living.
About or relating to something.
I'd like to ask you something in relation to what you said earlier.
In a particular way, or in many ways.
The school has changed in many respects.
As an answer to.
I'm writing in response to your letter of the 14th of February.
One after another without a break.
He's just won the tournament for the 5th year in a row.
Available in a shop.
Do you have the book in stock at the moment?
Used to talk about a period in the past.
In those days, boys used to wear short trousers.
One after another.
He spoke to the 3 boys in turn.
Having arrived at the place where people can get on or off.
What time is Roz's flight due in?
Given or sent to someone official in order to be read.
When does your essay have to be in? Remember to get your application in by the end of the week. Round. Round.
Moving in a circle without stopping.
We drove round and round trying to find the hotel.
The first or second or third or final, etc. stage in a competition.
He was beaten in the first round. Further. Further.
More.
He refused to discuss the matter further. Did you get any further with your research? Short term. Short term.
Lasting a short time, or relating to a short period of time.
Short-term memory. A short-term weather forecast. Appreciate. Appreciate. Appreciation. Appreciate.
To understand how good something or someone is and be able to enjoy them.
There's no point buying him expensive wines, he doesn't appreciate them. I don't think you appreciate how much time I spent preparing this meal.
Used when you are politely requesting something.
I would appreciate it if you could let me know in advance whether or not you will be coming.
Used when you are thanking someone or showing that you are grateful.
Thanks for all the help you gave us last weekend. We really appreciate it. I appreciate your making the effort to come.
Pension, pension,
Pension, pensioner.
A sum of money paid regularly by the government or a private company to a person who has stopped working because they are old or ill.
A pension plan. A state or private pension. He won't be able to draw his pension until he's 65. Observation. Observation. Observation, observer, observe, observant.
When someone watches someone or something carefully.
The doctor wants to keep him under observation for a week. She has very good powers of observation. Column. Column.
One of the blocks of print into which a page of a newspaper, magazine, or dictionary is divided.
I didn't have time to read the whole article, just the first column.
A tall, solid, usually stone post which is often used to support a roof or as decoration in a building.
The roof of the temple was held up by a row of thick stone columns. Nelson's column in Trafalgar Square. Feedback. Feedback.
Information or opinions about something, such as a new product, that provide an idea of whether it is successful or liked.
Have you had any feedback from customers about the product? Positive or negative feedback. Dental. Dental. Dentist, dental.
Relating to the teeth.
Dental treatment. Depressing. Depressing. Depression, depressed, depressing.
Making you feel unhappy and without hope for the future.
I find this weather so depressing. Her letter made depressing reading. It was very depressing watching the news on television tonight. Confuse. Confuse. Confusion, confuse, confused, confusing.
To make someone unable to think clearly, or to make something difficult to understand.
You're confusing him. Tell him slowly and one thing at a time. Stop confusing the issue.
To think that one person or thing is another person or thing.
I think you're confusing me with my sister. We look quite similar. It's easy to confuse his films, because he tends to use the same actors. Obsessed. Obsessed. Obsession, obsessed, obsessive.
To think about someone or something all the time.
To be obsessed with money or work. Argument. Argument. Argument, argue.
A reason or reasons why you support or oppose an idea, action, etc.
There are many arguments for and against nuclear energy. I don't think that's a very strong or powerful argument.